we're showing off this Falconer real quick here, and we'll go over the build. But essentially, it just bursts down everything real super fast. Nothing can really stand up to it. This is 405 corruption. The enemy's got crit avoidance and endurance and increased health. So they're pretty tanky mobs. So you can see on the right side there the modifiers. This one is no joke. They're as tanky can be, and they're getting shredded. Lots of damage. Really tanky build. Considering we don't use a shield. Everybody else is using a shield, so we're not using a shield. Yeah. So yeah, this is the build here. Go over the gear, then we'll go over the skills and then the passives. So we're using Marrowphage. Gives us a 17% less damage while leeching. Lots of more damage. Lots of shred. Peak of the Mountain. Some health and some dex on it. Just basically any amulet. Gives you crit multi and damage, health. Some frailty. This one's pretty decent. On the chest we got Titanheart for more damage reduction. These are all easy items to acquire so far. You can pretty much get them free off the bazaar. Heirloom of Last Nomad. Got a 3 LP one. It's really nice. Lots of resistances, health. It's good. For the belt right now we're using the Communion of the Race. You could use the Jungle Queen's belt, but I got 73 crit avoidance on this thing, so we hit a potion and we're beyond capped. So that's why I'm using it right now. It's really good. Underrated item, really cheap. Over here, not so cheap. But again, we want the damage reduction. So, Red Ring of Atlaria. And we got a Gambit of the Erased. This could be better, but it is what it is. Was hoping for +4 aerial assault on it, but again, even more damage reduction. For the boots, we're using Blood of the Exile. Lots of attributes. Try to keep our attributes up so we can keep that Red Ring of Valeria. Also, the damage ailment to moving enemies is really nice. On the gloves, not very good ones, but you want to have +3 falconry and as high dex as you can on these. The roll's kind of shit, but it is what it is. But that's the gear, all easy to get. For the skills, aerial assault. Go over, get 4 Avian Hunter, Featherstorm for the increased duration. Then we go up here to make sure we get the Plume Daggers for the Umbral Blades on hits. You want to max that. Go over here, Shadow Falcon on Featherburst kill. 4 damage, 101. It's all damage. Then we come down here, and Caltrops. Caltrops is good. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it applies lots of hits. And there's a idol you can get that will get crit vulnerability for it as well. I'm not using it at the moment, but if you want to get your crit vulnerability that way, you can. Let me go over here. We're using the shurikens, standard shurikens. Make them spin around you. Lots of shred. Make sure you get 100% chance pierce. Physical pen. Extra shurikens. Extra shurikens, you want them to cast around you, and more armor. Let me go over here. falconry. We want all the damage. So the good thing about this right here is that it'll inflict the falcon's mark on the other falcon skills and just auto attacking. So we want to have 3 or 3 of that. We want to give it all of our damage. We want the cooldown rating. Again, we're giving it more of our damage, all the crit multi, all increased damage, and all the crit chance. Over here, see if I had a helmet that had +4 on it, I'd max these out. But we don't. We got a shitty roll, so it is what it is. But yeah, if you get +4 falconry on your helmet, you can max these 2 out. Hey Tandy. Hey Easy. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just going over this build here. Doing a little. This is for YouTube. And Umbral Blades. Because we use Umbral Blades because Umbral Blades. Off of the aerial assault. So again, standard Umbral Blades. We want them to spin. Want them to do shadow daggers. Come over here. 5 of 5. 4 of 5 for more bleed. It's basic Umbral Blade setup. Dive bomb. This thing here stacks up real nice. Don't underestimate this. I've seen this thing get all the way up to like 15 stacks. So it adds up. It's good. A lot of people don't use it, but I use it. It's good. Over here we got the cooldown, damage, cooldown, cooldown, and then lots of damage. Lots of damage. Passives. We want the dex, steady hand 8/8, put 2 points into guile, 5 points into evasion, and then 5 points into dodge and parry for the glancing blow or the dodge. That gives us our 20. Marksman, just 8 in the dex. Blade dancer, standard, flow, dexterity. Get your dusk shrouds, makes you tanky. And wilderness scout, 5 points to get over to here. Not totally sold on this, but we're using it. 5 points to outlandish tenacity, gives you that nice endurance. Agile hunt for the dex. Anything that has dex, you get in it. 3 points into peltist. You get 5 points into here for the throwing damage converted to falcon. Extra throwing damage. It's really nice. Anything that converts your damage to the falcon's damage, just a nice double dip in damage. Put 5 into here. This gives our chance to block, but we don't need to block because we're using a 2-hander. So more glancing blow. I think a glancing blow is like well over cap when it's fully procced up. It's like 124%. 2 points into coordinated fade. 1 point to make the falcon abilities all instant. More dex, of course. 3 points to make the falcon heal you. Very useful. Put 4 points into here so that when the falcon hits, makes you tanky, gives you some more armor. 6 points into needle-like precision. This is a very strong node. 5 points into poise, more glancing blow chance, and 6 out of 7 finesse them for the crit multi and crit avoidance. And that's pretty much it. So basically, let's just take a look at these real fast. Shit. Ooh, wait. Shit. Actually, you know what? Let's grab that. So essentially how this thing plays. You get your shurikens up. Dive in. More shurikens. The shurikens, you just spam them. Because every time you hit it, it does your cooldowns on all of your bird abilities, which is 3 of them. So you're not even really using the flurry. The flurry is just there for show. If you want to get an extra hit in or something. But you just want to keep the shurikens up and hitting them so that your abilities cool down. And again, 405 corruption, and we're just walking through everything. Let's see if we can get a bigger pack of mobs. The clear speed's really fast too, like we're just running through. We don't even need to stop moving. We could just keep going. Easy peasy. And that's that. Easy peasy. Yeah, this bird kicks the shit out of stuff. One more important note on the Mirrophage. Crit chance shred. You want to have at least 200% chance to shred all attributes. I was testing the parry. Parries, even though it's 5%, it actually parries all the time. And parry seems to be really, really, really low-key overpowered. It's essentially a block with a two-hander. And again, really easy to get. Just be careful when you're shattering other swords and you got your Mirrophage on. You might end up breaking it. And it's not a good luck if you break your Mirrophage. I have a perfect one here that I busted. So, and now I got to do it all over again. But yeah, that's it. That's the build. Alright, let's just play the game. You guys in Discord by chance? I might pop in.